Hey everyone, and happy Friday. It is April 28th, 2023. My name is Kyle. That's Mrs. Olson. This is Maker Notes. And today we're going to talk about a yarn called Zauberperlen cotton. This is Zauberperlen cotton. It comes in a ring of 7 individual balls of yarn that slowly shift in color from one color all the way around to the other. Each one of the balls, I think, has about 65 yards or so in it. There's 400 meters total for the ring. And if you want to do a larger project, you can take one ring and notice this pink color here. Well, this one is that same pink, so you could just use just one of those colors, and you could go all the way from blue through pink and end with that taupe color if you wanted. Or you could just randomly picking a different one, go from the pink all the way through the blue to a gray. There's other options as well, of course. A number of different color combos to choose from, but you just need one ring to make the shawl for today. So this is called Gradiently Yours. It is by All Knit Up, and it is a 1-ring project. So I have to go all the way back here and show you the entire thing. So this is what the shawl looks like. Nice, good size little shawlette piece, super easy to work. And when we get a little closer, you can kind of see how it shifts from one of those balls of yarn to the next. So the pattern's simple. It just requires, basic knitting knowledge of casting on and knitting and purling, and looks like a little bit of drop stitches and stuff. So it's kind of a fun one to do as you're hanging out with friends and that kind of stuff. And if you purchase a ring of Zauberperlen cotton now through Sunday, we're going to purchase this pattern for you as a gift. So if you include your Ravelry name as usual, we'll put this pattern in your Ravelry library. Otherwise, we will purchase it and send it to the email address that you provide when you check out. Colors. So there's a number of different colors. As I said, I have a few of them sort of hanging out, decorating the world behind me. But the one that we did our sample out of is 2493. That's what this one is. It goes from a pink to a blue, or blue to pink. There are other colors as well that I showed you a couple of them. This one goes from a pink to a taupe. This is color 2484. And then there's one that goes from blue to gray. This is color 2492, and it's 100% cotton, and really actually very nice to work with. If you want something a little brighter, here is color 2491. So it goes from a nice crisp white to this beautiful sort of robin egg blue, maybe, and all the little shades in between. If you'd like something green, here's a green, beautiful green. Goes from green to gray. This is color 2482. Whee. And then the very last one I have here is neutral, 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 from bright white into a taupe. This one is color 2489. So lots of colors, like I said, to choose from. You just need one ring to make this piece. Purchase one ring now through Sunday. We're going to give you the Gradiently Yours shawl pattern as a gift. Another thing in the newsletter today, of course, since we were talking about Zauberperlen, which means magic pearl, if you pronounce it correctly, which I may not be pronouncing it correctly, but that's okay. But we have Zauberperlen in the newsletter, which means we're going to feature, of course, this fun project bag, the It Takes Balls to Knit project bag. This is designed and printed and sewn by us in our sewing lab. This one has a really fun rainbow zipper. And of course, when you open it, the inside of these bags are white, which makes it really easy to sort of see what's going on. In there, you can find your project as you're going. So this really lovely zippered bag is a perfect size for this project. You can get your ring of Zauberperlen, put it in here, along with your pattern. It's big enough to hold the printed pattern without folding it. And you can get to knitting and carry it around with you and have fun. The other thing in the newsletter, other stuff, we have a couple new stitch stoppers that are in. These are these really cute, look how fun, So these stitch stoppers are silicone and they go onto the tip of the needle, and that helps to protects the tip, but it also helps to keep the work on your project. So here's a mouse. And then the other one that I have, where did you go? Here you are. The other one I have is this little sheep. Hello. So the little sheep are super cute. The mouse is super cute. I have some of each of them, and they just fit onto the tip of the needle like so. You get 2 of these little stoppers in each pack. And so if you're interested in those, you can just follow the link in the newsletter and get that while you can. Other stuff in the newsletter today, we have Maker's Night coming up this coming Tuesday. Our guest is Alexandra Davidoff, who does this really amazing textured knitting technique, this dragon scale technique. So I'm excited to get to hang out with Alexandra and you as well. The information on how to join us for that event is in the newsletter or on the calendar. You can just click on that Zoom link when it happens. It'll be next Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And then the last thing I will mention, it's very short Friday, it's going by quick. The very last thing I'll mention is if you happen to miss our event on shadow knitting, the Shadow Knitting Basics event that Kim and I did on Wednesday, we have that video all ready to go. It is up on our YouTube channel, so you can check that out if you weren't able to attend, or if you'd like to relive that magic to see how easy it is to do shadow knitting. We spent some time to explain to you all that is involved. It's a very simple process: knitting across with one color, knit and purl back, and then changing colors following the chart. But we gave you some tips and some hints, answered questions from all of the viewers, and it is there for you to enjoy. Of course, there's also the practice page, which you'll be able to download. There's a little practice pattern, so you can see that as well if you're interested in giving shadow knitting a practice before you dive in needles first to your first project. So I think that's it for Friday. It is it. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Stay safe, and we will talk to you again on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye.